everyone. This is Sam Heels. I'm going to do my first ever tarot card reading for a large group / online audience. So if you're seeing this, maybe it's a sign, maybe there's a message for you. I'm going to do my best to bring something forward. So stick with me here. Okay, so the first card I'm pulling is the Five of Wands, which means there's some sort of conflict and argument going on in your life. Maybe with a partner or, I think it's probably a partner or a family member. There's some sort of argument. Let's see what else. What sort of argument is happening? Let's see. Ooh, okay. The Eight of Swords. So as you can see, there might be some sort of conflict. Let's see, we have Eight of Swords. Yeah, you might be feeling trapped or restricted by your thoughts or a situation. You might feel as though you have no choices. You are having your hands tied. You may feel helpless, powerless in a situation, but this is usually not the case if you are considering the big picture. The negative thoughts you may feel may restrict you from finding the right solution. When you change your thoughts, you will be able to change your life. Okay, so coming off of that first card, with the conflict, you're in this situation where your hands are tied and you're not really feeling like you have a clear way forward or out of this situation. That's interesting. What else do we have? Okay, the Six of Swords. Again, this is kind of saying like there might be some anxiety, some stress that you're feeling, maybe at your job or at work, and it's causing you to feel maybe overwhelmed and anxious and like a little bit mental conflict, worry, anxiety. So far we're getting kind of a strong picture of that some of you might be feeling like you're having this internal conflict, potentially a conflict with a partner, and there seems to be a theme going on here. Let's see what else the cards say. Alright, so the Ace of Wands, which can often be a card of talking about pleasure, kind of creativity. Let's see, what does this little book say? Wands, Ace of Wands. A new opportunity or idea with the potential to grow is coming into your life. You have the creative spark and ambition needed to begin enterprises, to start a new passion or pursue a new talent. You are enthusiastic for new beginnings. Okay, so this is kind of pointing to maybe within this this challenging time that you're experiencing with maybe some mental anguish, some struggle, and um, some just general difficulty, maybe channeling some sort of new beginning, a new spark or ambition to start something new could really be helpful for you. Um, yeah, maybe taking your energy and bringing it into something new, yeah, it could be really healthy. Um, Interesting. Okay, we'll do a couple more. All right, the King of Swords. Let's see again. King of Swords, you have mental clarity, intellectual power, and self-discipline. Your logical thought can be applied well in law enforcement as a professional advisor, judge, or attorney. You are methodical and have ethics and integrity to judge situations with rational thinking. Yeah, so like the King of Swords is kind of like the CEO, like the guy who has like a strong intellect. So maybe the person listening to this, you may identify with having a strong intellect, like you're smart, clever, and you kind of tend to use your intellect to kind of get yourself out of certain situations. Um, it seems like this is one of your like main strengths is your and power. You're like powerful in your intellect and your ability to think, and like you have like a strong discipline, and maybe this is something you could tap into more of, kind of to maybe get some clarity in this situation. All right, what else wants to be said here? Okay, the Eight of Wands. I think this could be saying like things might be changing for you. There might be uh, like quite rapid changes or a turn of events. Maybe action and like swiftness is required in order to um, kind of navigate this situation that you have found yourself in. Again, like some sort of mental emotional conflict. This card could be saying like to take action and to move forward and not let yourself get too stuck in your current situation, and yeah, to just kind of take some steps forward, even if you're not sure how to. Maybe it's having a conversation with somebody that you've been avoiding, or yeah, maybe there's just some way to move forward with things. Um, yeah, this is all about speed. So like taking action, moving forward quickly. Um, it could be indicating that like things are about to change for you. Um, okay, maybe one or two more cards. Let's see. Okay, the Eight of Wands. Again, I think this card is kind of about like defending yourself. I think it's about like the need to, let's see, what does it say? You're moving, rushing, progressing, taking off, gaining momentum. Exciting times are ahead. You are seeing results, finding solutions, and your hard work is paying off. You might go traveling or have holiday romances. Oh wait, that's the Eight of Wands. Sorry about that. Huh. We are on the Seven of Wands. Um, you have worked hard for where you are, but you are being challenged by opponents. That's right. Okay, so this card is kind of like being challenged. You may be under attack, blamed, harassed, or scapegoated, but you are fighting your corner and standing up for your beliefs. You are defensive, assertive, and determined. Your life may be busy and challenging right now, but you have the stamina to endure it. Okay, again, it's kind of saying like it's acknowledging that there might be some sort of conflict and challenge going on in your life. Um, and this card is kind of reassuring you like don't give up. Um, like keep going. Um, yeah, like even though you're being challenged and you might have some pushback, like um, definitely stay determined, and don't let like the negativity surrounding you like pull you down too much. Okay, maybe one more card. Let's see, one more card. Okay, the Devil. Um, okay, that's a strong last card. I think that could be saying, you know, within all of this, like, um, who is your allegiance to? Like, how are you? Um, what are you focusing your energy on? Um, in what ways can you maybe take responsibility for what's going on? And shift your focus. Maybe there are some ways that you're focusing too much on the material plane, too much on what you might have or might not have, what maybe this conflict that you're feeling um, is coming from a place of focusing too much on the physical, um, and it could be encouraging you to take a step back and look at things from a different perspective, maybe letting go of um, needing to get things right, needing to be right in this situation, um, maybe taking the higher road and kind of, yeah, giving yourself some time, um, giving yourself, yeah, just yeah, being what am I trying to say? Um, yeah, acknowledging maybe some vices that are coming up for you within this situation, maybe some negative patterns, um, maybe your old wounds from childhood or your parent-child relationship. Maybe there are some behavioral patterns that are coming up right now um, that are strong, and maybe that's something that you need to look at. Of like, um, yeah, I think there's maybe some past hurt, and some ways that you're expressing yourself that maybe aren't the healthiest. So I think that card kind of seals the reading a little bit of like, um, yeah, I think this reading has acknowledged for those of you who are still watching, um, that there's something going on in your life, some sort of conflict. Um, it's creating some anxiety and some feelings of maybe isolation and being trapped, um, and like you're surrounded and you're not sure where to go, what direction to turn. And at the same time, the cards have definitely um, the cards have definitely said like you're somebody who relies strongly on their intellect. Maybe there's some new opportunities for you right now um, to explore like new opportunities for creative growth. Things are going to be changing for you soon. I can definitely tell in the cards like um, this space that you're finding yourself in, this heaviness and this conflict, both mentally and maybe even like physically. Things are going to be changing for you very soon. Um, don't get too weighed down by the current situation. You know, try and shift your focus. And yeah, this is a learning lesson for you as well, like a learning lesson for your attachment style and the ways that um, you might get stuck, um, and an opportunity to grow. So yeah, if you stuck with me, I hope this helps. Would love to hear any feedback or yeah, if you liked it, definitely subscribe for more. This was a little bit of an experiment to see um, if anybody likes tarot readings. So yeah, hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.